to be honest, feeling a little bit overwhelmed tonight. Because today has been a very, very long day. The kids were horsing around in the bunk beds and smashed the window out.
Hey guys, I'm Michelle, and a few years ago, I was a single mom to Lincoln, Ava, and my stepdaughter Gracie. This is Kelly, and he was busy single dadding his boys Ethan and Wyatt. Fast forward a few short years, we met, bought a house together, got engaged, got married, and are now living the most beautiful adventure of our lives. Now don't get me wrong, being blended is not always easy, and we certainly aren't perfect, but follow along with us as we live our happily blended ever after.
Hey guys, so we are packing up tonight because we leave very early in the morning for the first leg of our journey out to Vancouver Island. And just to be honest, feeling a little bit overwhelmed tonight. I thought it would be a good idea to take the trailer out for a couple different trips prior to leaving, which it was, because we learned, what we needed in the trailer, what we forgot at home, different ways of organizing things, which I'm going to show you in a minute. It's gotten to be quite a good system in here. But it's just been like not enough time at home to get ready for such a big leg. Like packing for a month, games, food, toys, just feeling like a little bit crazy. And I know Kelly is too. He had to get the lawn cut today and fill up the propane, and you can see I'm looking pretty tired. And also I got a random summer cold, which is so annoying. So that's just been kind of draining my energy a little bit. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on and share the realities of packing your summer full of living in the RV. And it's going to be all worth it tomorrow morning when we're pulling out. I know it. So I'm going to show you what's going on in the trailer right now with getting ready for leaving for a whole month. All right, so you probably recognize this as the dinette where we spend a lot of time in the videos. And I have taken off the chairs on the outside of the dinette because it's easier for me to access everything, and the cushions, and then the wood piece there. So this is the one that has a cupboard, and I'm putting things like games and Ava's craft supplies. This is a bin full of everything Ava uses for crafting, and then this is all the games and cards and that kind of thing. So those are going to go near the edge where we can get at it from the cupboard, and then things back here, an outdoor dish basin, washing basin, as well as my tablecloth and clips, Ava's sketch pad, and then back there I just have some solo cups and some bags to bring to the beach. So that one's pretty well ready to go. And then this one I use as like a pantry kind of thing for any extra stuff. So potatoes, extra things that won't fit in the pantry. And that's quite nice. It's actually really shallow, but it works really good for that. So we only have 2 shelves in here, and I got these little hooks that are for hanging scarves actually, and I put them up there because I think this is meant to be a coat closet, but yeah, right, I totally need it for pantry. And that just gives me some hanging space. I've got my avocados hanging from there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. As well as an extra cutlery dish for different random things, and our water bottles, some cereal up there. And then down here I had to put one of these racks in order to get enough storage for things like spices, and fruit goes under there, and then the pantry is loaded up as much as we could. We've got our fridge packed up for the most part anyways, and I like to put a big thing of cut up fruit in there so that we can try to eat as healthy as we can. You'll notice that we aren't all eating healthy. There's bacon and things like that. But here's a bag of spaghetti sauce that I made prior to leaving as well, and that's going to be really helpful for our first night arriving in the campsite late. Eggs galore. We do eat a lot of eggs. And then this space is just open for some cut up carrots that are coming in actually right now. And then the last thing I wanted to show you in terms of organization is what we did up here. This is our only cupboard at all for dishes. So what we did up here is use, so I got some liners so things don't move around in here too bad. And then just a shelf put in there, and I put some liners on top of that as well. And then, you know, the other side. So there's a zoomed out view of that. That's everything that we have for dishes in here. And then this, under the sink, we had to use as pots and pans. You'll see there's our pans, all the pots in the back. That is what we have done for storage. In the very back, I guess it would be over by the door. This is where our coffee pot goes, which we're still using in the house, and our Vitamix is going to go there as well. So that is what it looks like getting ready for going out on the road for a month. The sleeping bag on the table we're going to actually use as a mattress pad on the couch for Lincoln when he sleeps there. So that's the update, Good morning, guys. Today is a brand new day. I am feeling so much better about everything. The trailer is loaded. We're just about to pack up. Our goal was to leave at 9 o'clock this morning because we have a 7-hour leg of our journey, and with the trailer, that's going to be more like 8.5 between stops and driving a little slower than usual. So we really wanted to get on the road by 9, and it's 8:30. So we actually might do it, you guys. But pretty excited. We've got everything loaded up, and we're on the way out to the West Coast. Guys, we are headed over to the Pipeline roller coaster in Revelstoke, and we're pretty excited about it. It sounds like it's quite an attraction. And are you guys excited about it?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're going to be going 42 kilometers an hour down a mountain, so hopefully that works out well. I think everyone's going to get their own car, and yay, family adventure! Woo.
Guys, what's going on?
We're going onto a roller coaster, but it's actually not that scary.
Yeah, it's the Pipeline roller coaster. It's going to be pretty cool. Everybody gets their own car. And here we go.
Oh wow, this is fast. Now I have the butterflies now.
Are you guys feeling nervous or excited?
Excited.
Yeah?
I'm nervous, but it's gonna be easy. I'm both.
You're both?
Yeah. I'm
You're
excited.
Both too?
I'm excited.
Yeah, but you're a daredevil, Lincoln.
Getting
what do you have?
more than 5 of them.
Flowers.
All right, so we are at the Tsawwassen Ferry Station. We've been here since
3.
What did we get here, guys? 4:30, I think it was. Oh, almost 5. It's now 8 o'clock, and we have a chance of getting on this ferry. Arlene is moving, but the ferry is very full already. And what happened is they've canceled one of the sailings, and we didn't make a reservation online, and that's a huge mistake. So just please learn from our mistake. If you're going to Vancouver Island, make sure you make a reservation online. It's worth the extra. Just pick the time and make it work. We weren't sure what time we would get here. Big rookie mistake.
Yes.
We might be sleeping overnight in the parking lot
Don't
of
even say it.
Bass Pro. But we're probably going to get on this one, right, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna get on. No worries.
Okay, so I'm hiding in the trailer right now because we have been at the ferry station for almost 5 hours. It looks like we're going to be loading soon, but to be honest, it's like when you're living in such a tiny space, there's no space. And I'm used to, I guess because our kids go to school full time and we work from home, I get all the daytime. So it's just a big change for me, and I need a little bit of space here and there, and thankfully, bless Kelly's heart, although I don't think he's that happy about it. He's gonna load us and I get to stay in here and just take some deep breaths and remember what's important and reconnect to my gratitude, because today has been a very, very long day and the kids have been awesome. They really have. It's just like sometimes, you know, like it's just a lot having a lot of kids all over you all the time. So that is the reality check of today. So hopefully we are on this ferry at 9 o'clock and that will put us to the island, 10 o'clock. That'll put us to the island at midnight, and then we still have an hour and a half of driving. So wow, today's been a journey. Whew. Wyatt, what's your favorite part about being on the island?
Everything.
Like what?
Skipping rocks.
Yeah? What about racing me and Kelly today?
Yeah.
We totally beat you. You beat us because you're such a good runner. What's been your favorite part about being on the island?
Fire.
You got a little bit of it on your face?
Yeah. Not a little bit.
What about your legs? How are they doing?
Oh crap. Yeah, don't even talk about it.
You love campfires, don't you?
Yeah.
What is All right, so last night Kelly and I went to his high school reunion here in Campbell River where he grew up, and his dad and, well, his parents looked after our kids for us, and they're amazing, and it was a really fun night out. However, when we got back, we were told that the kids were horsing around in the bunk beds and smashed the window out. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of having a flipped lid, and how, like, when your lid flips, all of your human empathy, morals, values, everything goes offline, and anything that comes out of your mouth is going to be a fight or flight response.
So I immediately recognized my lid was flipped. It was like 1 a.m. I was exhausted. We had been waiting for a cab for an hour. So I just chose to go mute. I totally ignored the whole situation. Kelly was like, "What's wrong? Are you mad? Are you mad?" And I just went to sleep. And then woke up calmly this morning. I had a conversation with the kids, got the story, and it turns out that 3 out of the 4 were horsing around, being silly, getting each other all amped up. One of the kids jumped down, stepped on one of the kids' face. He immediately reacted by stretching his legs out straight and smashed the window. So we've gotten a quote, and it's going to be $60 to repair, which is not near as bad as I thought it was going to be. We're just taking it to a regular glass place. And the logical consequence is that they all 3 have to contribute $10. So they'll pay half and we'll pay half. And you know, as a parent, I hate it. Like, I was collecting the money from them and it sucks. I don't want to take, they only have $40 for this whole trip to buy stuff with, and they had to give me 10 today. And I said to them, like, I really would rather not have to take this, you guys. This stinks. And that really is the love and logic way, where you give them actual empathy for the consequence, and but really follow through. So I followed through. We collected the money. The kids learned their lesson about being respectful and calm in the trailer. They can horse around and wrestle outside, but not in here. It's too small of a space. And we'll move forward. So I'm really grateful for my parenting with love and logic skills. I don't know what I would do without those. Probably scream and yell like an idiot and make a kid cry and not get anywhere anyways, and they probably would not even learn a lesson. Honestly, that's how it was before. So that's our first big damage in here, and I'm so grateful that I was able to handle it with grace and logic.
You got your first fish. How's that?
I'm good.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Does the outdoor stuff, and I really like to get the inside back to normal, because once you live in the trailer for a while, it gets like just cluttered and a bunch of junk everywhere. So that's what I'm working on, doing dishes, just packing up everything the way it goes and getting everything ready so that when we set up at our new spot, it's super easy. So I really appreciate Kelly doing all the outside stuff. It is a huge job, and I get to just get the trailer back to normal, which is kind of a good trade. Classic camping breakfast, pancakes and scrambled eggs.
Yay! I'm hungry.
You guys already ate a whole pineapple this morning.
Yep.
Benji, what are you up to down there? Kelly, the pancake extraordinaire.
Pretty good on the grill.